Hi everyone, it's Ryan. Today I am going to show you how you can use a free app to create awesome movies at home using a technique called stop motion animation. Stop motion animation is a way of making movies in which inanimate objects like toys, Play-Doh, action figures, dolls, you name it. You film them frame by frame using this app, and you move them in tiny little itty bitty movements in between, and it creates the illusion of them moving on their own. All you need is some objects that you want to film. It could be anything at all, like I said. Some device, whether it's your phone, iPad, tablet, whatever you can use that has a camera that in which you can use the Stop Motion Studio app on it. And I will say you also need to bring some patience because it is a slow going process that takes some time to master. Um, the video that I made before is only 25 seconds long or so, but it's about 300 something frames. And it took a lot of tweaking of the doll to get it to appear to move the way that I wanted. So it takes a lot of experimentation, but I think once you get it down, you'll be very pleased with your result. A few tips. When you're making your movie, make sure that you are not in any of the shots. You don't want your fingers in front of the lens, and you want your camera to be as steady as possible. So if you have something like a camera tripod to mount your device onto, that will really help. And you also want a background that's not changing. So you don't want to film in front of, say, a window where there's cars driving by because it'll never look quite the same. And you want the focus to be on the object. You don't want any distracting things happening behind it. Let's begin. So start up your app. I have mine opened up on my iPhone. So first thing you want to do is you want to click this big plus sign. It says new movie. Tap on that. And you've got options on the left. You've got a mic, so you can add audio if you would like. You've got another plus sign. If you tap that, you can add images, title and credits, audio, or a clip. And then the gear, that's settings. You can adjust the movie speed. You can add fades, aspect ratio, the foreground, filter, the quality, playback, etc. Now, the most important icon here is the camera in the upper right. Once you tap that, that is going to enable you to start filming. That is taking shots frame by frame and starting to build your movie that way. All right, so here's my friend from before. So essentially what I would be doing here, and let's pretend here because I am operating out of my home and I have limited means of filming this, but let's pretend that this was attached to a tripod and was steady, not like my hand. So with the app started up, I've got the camera function enabled. I've got the red button that I will be pressing every frame to capture the motion. So here is the doll. Let's say I want to pretend like it is slowly raising its arm. I would do this. Tap the red button. Move it a little bit more. Tap the red button. Move it a little bit more. Tap the red button. You see what I mean? It's a little bit like that. It's a very painstaking process, but after you've done, and I'm talking hundreds of frames, that's why you must be patient. When you have hundreds of frames, something that seems really slow and clunky and awkward as you're doing something like this, you'll have that nice swinging arm, and it'll look really cool. Yeah, just a lot of practice is involved with this. Don't beat yourself up if you make mistakes. It's all part of the process, and this app really, it allows you to do quite a bit. You can add audio, like I said. You can adjust the frame speed. I know when I initially made my movie, it was seeming to be a little slow, a little awkward, and I sped it up, and that made a big difference. And of course, the app offers a FAQ troubleshooting page that will explain all the different functions of the app, much better than I could do. But it's pretty easy to understand. I think they did a really good job with it. And I think for a free app that you can use while you're stuck inside, especially today with the snow coming down the way it is, this is an awesome way to spend some time during these kind of boring quarantine days. So nice to see everyone again. Hopefully you guys can make some cool movies of your own. We'd love to see what you made. If you want to tag us in anything that you wanted to post online, either on Facebook or Instagram, please feel free to give us a shout out. All right, everyone, take care, and I hope to see everyone very soon. All right, bye.